Welcome at Strategy 40. Strategy 40 is a training designed by Monika Volakova and Danka Bertsenjova in Trenčín, Slovakia. And the reason those ladies made Strategy 40 is because they love recruitment. They are passionate about recruitment. And what builds their passion? First of all is that they are help driven. They want to help as many people as they possibly can to get a better job. They want to help their clients to get the best possible people so that our clients can make more profit, can have a better output, they can produce more, they can have a better quality. And they want to help their colleagues to reach star qualities, to help their colleagues to manifest their dreams, whatever it is they want to achieve. And that's why they designed Strategy 40, because they, after around 20 years of working in recruitment, of course they learned a lot. They know all the best practices. And it can't be better than to share our best practices with you, so that you don't have to take and make all the mistakes we already made for you. You can start on a much higher level immediately when you would apply the Strategy 40. Because the Strategy 40 is the result of 20 years of hard work in recruitment. It's the result of investments of many millions of euros. It's the result of blood, sweat and tears, of making a lot of mistakes, facing a lot of setbacks, and always and again standing up, finding the solutions and going on. The implementation of Strategy 40 has resulted in a company which we built up from scratch in 1996 with zero, in a very small 4x4 square meter office. And now this company has 50 offices. We are having more than 400 colleagues. We operate in 9 countries under 3 brands: Lugera, GIT in Czech Republic, and Adecco in Russia and Ukraine. The company there is called Avanta. And yeah, more than 130 million euro of turnover. And in all those years, we have helped more than 600,000 people to a better job. And it's our mission to help another 75 million people a better job. And the Strategy 40 will help us to get there. Well, what is Strategy 40? 40 stands for the first 40 hours of a vacancy. It is about the 40 hours what you do in a week, right? So we are striving for star quality. Why do we strive for star quality? One of those things is that we would love you to make a lot of money. Because money is nice. Because with money you can buy great stuff, you can send your children to a great school, you can buy great food. And so I want you to understand what we are doing here. And here on this picture you see a bus in Kiev, and you see a nice Range Rover in Kiev. And it is your choice. Do you want to go on holiday with this bus? Or do you want to go on holiday with your own Range Rover? And believe it or not, but this choice is yours to make. Because if you reach star quality in recruitment, you'll drive the Range Rover. If you don't reach star quality in recruitment, you drive the bus. So it's up to you. So let's have a look. What Strategy 40 says, what you should do the first 8 hours after having received a new vacancy, right? And the first thing you should do is to make a job better. And we have colleagues in the company who can make a job banner just like that for you, and within 10 or 20 minutes you have a great job banner. The second thing you do is that you post those job banners on all the social media, all the recruitment platforms, every internet source where you have access to. You post your banners. The third thing you do is to send a mass email of the job to all the people you know. So all the people you have in your network, you send a mass email with an explanation of the job, and if they are interested or if they know somebody is interested, right? So those are the first three things you do immediately after having received the new vacancy. And then, when you have done those three things, you make a search and selection plan. A search and selection plan writes about all the sources where you think you can find your candidates. It writes about all the timing, when you will have the candidates, how many candidates you will interview in the coming days, and how many candidates you will introduce to your client. So you make a search and selection plan. Why do you make a search and selection plan? Because it will organize your work, it will organize your thoughts, and you will share that search and selection plan with your clients. And why should you share this search and selection plan with your clients? Well, that's very important, because then your client sees what you are going to do, and you are committed and you made a promise to your client which ensures that you will reach your goals. Without a plan, you are just randomly recruiting. With a plan, you increase your success rate. The difference in your success rate between having a search and selection plan and not having a search and selection plan is 50%. Right? So it pays off for you to make a search and selection plan. It's very important. It's difficult in the beginning, but we have a layout for you and we can help you with it. Right? Once you have done all these things, then the real recruitment process can start. Right? And all these things together will take you maybe just 2 hours. Not in the beginning. In the beginning you might take an entire day. But once you get experienced in it, in 2 or 3 hours you have done the first steps. And then the real recruitment process starts, because then you start to apply your search and selection plan, right? Some highlights about your first actions, and that is that to make a good banner you need the unique selling points of the job, of the particular job. So later on I will show you a banner and I'll tell you what's wrong in that banner, how it could be better, and how you should make your banner. Every job has its unique selling points. Every job has great stuff why people would love to start working there, right? And those are the USPs. Another highlight is that you have to plan your first actions. So you make a banner, you do a mass emailing, you post your banners, and you make a search and selection plan. A search and selection plan is a game plan. Then you can allocate in your search and selection plan freelancers, right? So it all boils down to attitude, technique, action, and culture.